When I was asked to present a masterclass in maths, I chose to teach a lesson about averages. My students are Year 9s from 2 North London schools. There you go, Clint. Come on in. Nice to meet you. Keep chatting. If you've got a company or business or a factory, could you stand right over here? Excellent. All nice and friendly. Together, 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 together. Lovely. Let's count up how many businesses and companies we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and loud. Good. Could you turn over your cards? On the back of the cards, we've got a number. In fact, it's a value of money, OK? Now, let's say, Caesar, you've got £6, which means that Caesar's company is making a profit of £6 per hour. £6 every hour. Oh, dear. You're only making a profit of £1 an hour. Ah. But you're making a profit of £10 an hour. Yeah, that's better. Good. Can you get yourselves in order then, please? OK, so what we're going to do is look at all these values and work out some averages. Can we start with the mean? Who's heard of the mean before?
You add up all the numbers and then divide it by the amount of numbers there are.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's add up all the numbers, OK? So number 1, stand forward. Number 10, stand forward. Add them up. 11. Good. Number 2, stand forward. Number 9, stand forward. Add them up. 11. Number 3, stand forward. Number 8, stand forward. Add them up. 11. Next 2 pairs, add them up. 11. And the final 2. 11. How many pairs of 11? 5 pairs. What do the numbers add up to? 55. That was clever, wasn't it? Yeah. 55. Excellent, that was good. So, what's the mean?
5.5.
5.5. £5.5, is that right?
£5.50.
£5.50, OK. Annie, are you left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
You're right-handed, OK. Let's put the value in. So it's £5.50. Put a nice pound sign. Any other averages, apart from the mean? I told you the mean.
Median.
The median. What's that about?
Find the middle value.
Ah, find the middle value. OK, so the middle value, stand forward, whoever you are. So the median's 5, yeah?
Yeah. No. 5.5.
Ah, there's 2 middle values, is that right?
Yes. Yeah. So it's in between.
It's in between them. Excellent. OK, so the median is £5.50. You're all happy with that? Yeah. OK, let's write that down then. Any other averages? Mode. All right, then, what's the mode? The most frequent value, which is... There's no mode. Right. There is no number that occurs the most. So we actually say there's no mode, which is a bit boring. Can you write no mode? It's a bit boring, that, isn't it? So let's just say... Would this change things? You've just gone up £1 an hour. Well done. £2 an hour. What would the mode be now?
2.
Why?
Because 2 is the most frequent number.
Excellent. So you understand the mode now, don't you?
Yeah.
But you understood it anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good. OK, let's return back to the original problem. I was just checking. There's one more average that I'm interested in. The range, OK? So what's the range? OK, and you think it's?
9.
Yeah, of course it is. It's 10 minus 1, isn't it? The range, £9. Very neat. Let's just recap then. We've got the mean, which is £5.50, OK? The median, we put the values in order. They were already in order. We always remember to put them in order. Find the middle value, OK? For this median, it was between 2 values, wasn't it? Yeah. So it was between £5 and £6. The mode, we find the most frequent value. There wasn't one. And for the range, how do we get the 9?
Minus the highest.
The highest.
OK, so we're all right. Brilliant with our definitions. There's an 11th company in town. It's called Jonny's Jellies. And I make £165 an hour. Wow, so I'm the 11th company. Hiya. You thought you were doing well? Yeah. I'm doing better than you. Oh. Sorry. But we will get together, we'll get together. £165. Does this affect the averages? Yeah. Are you sure?
Not the mode.
OK, I like what you're saying. Can you just put still no mode? Let's have a think about the mean. OK, let's add these numbers up quickly. Think about your last answers. What do we get for the total? 220. How do you get that?
I added 55 to 165.
Absolutely. 220 divided by 10, yeah?
11.
220 divided by 11, because there's an extra company now, would give us £20. Excellent. Can you write the mean as £20? £20? How could that mean be so high when none of us are actually near it? We might need to come back to that one, I think. Right, the median. Right, median. Where's the median? 11 numbers. 6, can you stand forward? Just check. Caesar, can you stand forward, please? Thank you. You've got 5 people to your left. Look to your left. Let's wave at him. Yay. And 5 to your right. Yay. OK, so we're definitely happy with the median is 6. If you could write that down, Annie, thank you. And the range. Highest minus lowest, 164 pounds. That range is huge. I'm the mayor of this town, and I want the figures to tell me how well my companies are doing. That's the mayor. He wants to know what the figures are telling us. Now then, we've got lots of figures here. What are we going to do with them all? We need to think about this, because that mayor looked cross, didn't he? Yeah. He's quite good looking, though, isn't he? Yeah, I thought so. Right, there's 10 companies, OK? And out of you 10 companies, we've got 2 values that are the same. We've got the mean is £5.50 and the median's £5.50. Do you think they're reasonable averages to use? Yeah. £5.50 is a fair average, I think, to report back. The mean considers all the values. The median only considers the middle, but both of them are agreeing, and they're saying £5.50. So I think we'll be all right for the mayor there, and the range was quite low after all. But look at the range on the second example. As soon as I introduced my company, things changed. So let's have a think about the mean. What about the mean? Can we say to the mayor that on average, our companies are earning £20 an hour?
No.
It'd be wrong, but that's what the math says.
No, but none of our companies here are even close to that, and your company's a massive difference to that. It's way bigger.
So don't you think that's a fair thing to say to the mayor?
No.
OK. So you're basically over on the first part of the number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm a very big number. I'm a very big number. I'm right over here and beyond, aren't I? 165. And then we're saying that the mean, this strange mean, is £20. Let's bring on this mean! Phantom mean, stand where your value tells you to. Whoa, he's a bit scary, isn't he? You can be my company. There you go. Just stand down here where my foot is. Brilliant. OK, now, this phantom is not making sense. If we were to report back to the mayor, you're absolutely right, that it was £20 an hour, it wouldn't be fairly representing all the companies. It wouldn't be at all. Now, could you come back over here, 165? That's Johnny's Jellies. Stand next to the 10. We don't like the £20, do we? Any other averages that might be a more fair representation to tell the mayor about the 11 companies? The median. What, we could use the median? Yeah. Do you think? Now, what's the median with the 11 companies? Let's have a think about it. 6, Caesar, stand up there. Stand forward. You've got 5 on each side. Stand back. So without you, Rena, we've got £5 and £6. So the median is £5.50. OK? And with Rena, it's £6. Not a huge effect on the median. So the median is less bothered about this big value than the mean. So we're thinking that we can say, on average, the vast majority of our companies earn about £6 an hour. Is that fair to tell the mayor that? Yeah. Yeah. So when we see a big range, 164, it seems to indicate there's going to be extreme values, doesn't it? Yeah. And you know something's a bit fishy. And extreme values can really affect the mean, because the mean takes all values into account. Whereas the advantage of the median, with some data like this, is that it ignores these extreme values and sometimes gives you a fairer picture. So for this example here, we've got a phantom £20. We don't need it, do we? So, let's toast that ghost. Well, this is my factory. This is where it all happens. It's Johnny's Jellies. Do you want to come and visit my factory? Yeah! Brilliant. OK, so grab a jar each. Lovely. Look how quick they're coming off. It's great, isn't it? Now, you might have noticed that there's no label on these sweets, is there? Underneath the name, on the label, we could have average contents per jar, couldn't we? Yeah. What do you reckon? What number shall I put on? Have a quick look in your jar. What do you think?
20.
They're actually all different. Everyone's got different quantities.
Everyone's got different quantities?
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying the machine, and the machine, right, is trying to put the same numbers in each. I'm assuming it's just going to be the same numbers in each. Isn't it?
No.
We're going to have to test it out. Right, OK, fair enough. I'd like to open your jars up then and count the number of sweets you've got in your jar. When you've added up your sweets, can you write the number on the lid? OK? Hold your jars up when you've definitely put a number on. We're all ready. Excellent. OK. I'd like you to come up and put your jars, in a moment, in the right place according to this number grid. So if you've got 33 sweets in your jar, just place it behind the 33, and I'll stand behind here and tidy them up a little bit. OK? Place your jar where you think it should go. 30, 30, pile that up, pile them high, 36. So we'll just check there. They're the 27s. We've got 29 there. We've got 30 over here. 31s are there. 32, 33s are there. 34, 35, and 36s. OK. What do you think about that? Why is it good?
Because they're all around the same area, like same number.
Round about the same number. We haven't got any extreme values, have we? We haven't got like 50 in one jar and we haven't got 10 in another. Yeah, that's good. So what you're saying really is that the range is probably quite small, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing for this example, to have a small range?
Yeah.
Why?
More accurate because there aren't like a big value and a small.
OK, it's more consistent, it's less spread out. Brilliant, so that's what I want. So actually, looking at the range here, we've got 36 is the highest number. We've got 27 as our lowest number. What's the range? 9? Just make a note of that. The range, 36 minus 27, which equals 9. Quite a small range. OK. Is there a mode? Could we have a volunteer? Let's see. Come up, Akil. Let's work out if there's a mode. Come stand behind here, yeah? What do you reckon, Akil? Is there a mode? We've got...
30.
30. Why is 30?
Because there's more of them.
There's more of them. You might not be able to see these. If I stack them up, there's actually how many of those?
2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5 of those, and there's more 30s than anything else, isn't there? So there is one value that occurs the most. It's 30. Thanks. Just stay there. I might need you, actually. OK, the mode's 30. I'm happy with that. The mode's the most common, 30. OK. The median. Where is the median going to be? There's 20 jars.
20.
So you think it's going to be the 10th number?
No, it's going to be in between 10 and 11.
It's going to be in between the 10 and 11. What did you say? 10.5. 10.5. Excellent. Sure?
Yeah.
Good. The 10.5th jar. So between the 10 and 11th jars. Let's just find out where the 10 and 11th jars are.
Or what we could do is just counters and go one, like they're 2 and 27, so that's 2, then go to 29.
Keep counting. All right, let's do that. We'll follow your advice. What's your name? Emil, isn't it? OK, Akil, did you follow what Emil said? Yep, so count them.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So 11 is there, 12's here, and 10's here. Right, OK. So the 10th jar is a 31. OK. 31. The 11th jar is a 32. So the median is 31.5. That's brilliant. OK, I'll put them back in there. Have I mixed them up? Have I got it right? Yep. So what's the median again? 31.5. Quite close to the mode. Not bad. All right, then. What other average do we need to work out? The mean. OK, work that out quickly, then. Oh, you can't see the jars, can you? There's 27, 20, 27, 29. Got that? Added that up? Yep. 30, 30. There's 5 of those. 13, 30, and 30. And a 31, don't forget that. 3 32s. How many 33s?
3.
3. Have you got it so far? Have you added it up? Yeah, keep it in your head. 34, 35. What have we got? Oh, 2 36s. Add them up. Yep. What have we got? It's a bit too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
What could we use to organise this data more effectively? Yeah? A frequency chart. You mean a bit like this one I've prepared over here?
Yes.
Ah, number of jellies, frequency. Brilliant. OK, we'll put them into a frequency chart. Now, if you look in your clipboards, you might find a chart that looks exactly like this. Well, very similar to it. OK. We've got a first column where it says number of jellies and frequency. And what we're going to do is organise our data much better. Akil, read out for us exactly what we've got. Now, we'll start with the 27. So if you shout out 27.
27.
And shout out the frequency.
2.
2. We all got that? Have we all found a chart? Yeah. So we write 27.2. Brilliant. And then we'll just whiz through these next few numbers. So go for it, Akil.
29.1.
29.1.
35.
35. Yep.
31.1.
31 is 1.
32.3.
32 is 3. Yep.
33.3.
33 is 3.
34.1.
Yep.
35.1.
35 is 1.
And 36.3.
36, 3. Have you got all those, guys? How does this help us work out the mean? Do you think? Esther?
You times the number of jellies
Yeah.
times the frequency, then you get a total and you divide it by 20.
Ah, so you times the number of jellies by the frequency. Can I stop you there, yeah? And what, you put it over here? Why would you do that?
So it's basically like you adding up all of the frequency, all of the
But in a
sweets.
quick way. Brilliant. So if we call this third column the number of jellies multiplied by the frequency, if you want to just add that in as a column heading, OK? The number of jellies times the frequency in each case. So Esther's explained that extremely well. OK? What did you say the 54 represented?
The number of jellies.
The number of jellies in these two jars here. Brilliant. So that's 27 and 27, obviously, is 54. We've got 129 and so on. So what we're going to do is now work out the total of this column, and that will give us a total number of sweets overall. Well done, Vista. Brilliant. 29, 150. I tell you what, would you mind filling in these? Yeah, because you haven't got a clipboard, have you? Could you carry on doing those? Are you left or right-handed? You're right-handed. If you stand to this side, and then we can all see what you're doing. Yeah. Can you do it in your head? OK. Interesting. 30 times 150. There's up, 636. Have a look. 32 times, hang on a minute. 32, that's a 3.
Is it?
You've misread it over 5, haven't you? Oh, that might get you the right answer now. It's looking good.
636.
636 divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different numbers there. 636 divided by 9, what did we get?
You need to divide it by 20 to get the mean.
Of course, we have to divide by the total number of jars, don't we?
Yep.
Divided by 20. 636 divided by 20 equals?
31.8.
Oh, right, write that up there now then, like, me to put the mean. Yeah, that's good. 31.8. So, we can put average contents per jar is 31.8 sweets, yep.
No.
So that means, like, you hopefully get 31 sweets, and if you're lucky, you'll get a bit that's had a bite taken out of it. 31.8 is a silly number, isn't it? Round it up? Yeah? To 32. Scrub 31.8 out. We'll put 32. That's pretty good, actually, because that's sort of round about where the numbers are, isn't it? Yeah, remember they're going from sort of... We've got a lot in the 30s, haven't we? Early 30s.
And it agrees with all the other things. Divided by 20 to get the mean. Or averages.
Come up here. I love what you said. It agrees with all the other averages. Come over here. Do you want to just carry on? You take the rest of this lesson. You're brilliant. Carry on. Over to you. It agrees.
So it agrees with the mode and the median because they're very close. They've literally a two difference in the mode and the mean, and as well as from the median, you can actually round up the median to 32, and it would be the same.
Absolutely superb. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. You are good. Well done. Sit back down for a minute. I think this is really hard work. We've worked so well We've done so well. I think we all need to have a little sleep, don't you?
Yeah.
A little rest. So I want you to put your clipboards down because it's night time and we're all going to sleep. Oh, wake up, guys. Oh, my goodness me! My jars! Someone's knocked it over. One of my jars. Kishan, come here. I think someone's been stealing my jars. Can you just count them up quickly? I'm in a real panic. Just count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
There's still 20 jars, thank goodness for that. Do you notice anything different about these jars?
Yeah.
Look at these ones. Where have the labels gone? How many are without labels?
4.
4? What's happened to them?
They've got 2 sweets in them.
They've got 2 sweets in each. Do you think these have been messed about with?
No.
How do you know? What if they've mucked all the labels around too? Everybody, come and grab a jar. It doesn't have to obviously be the same one as you had. Grab any jar and recount the sweets in all the jars. I can't believe it. The evidence suggests that if it's still got a sticker on, it's still got the right number in. It looks like it's just these 4 jars, isn't it? Yeah. That have been messed with. Come back up to the belt and put them in the right places. Thank you. Oh, look at these. If you've got a 2 jar, just stick it over here. Yeah. OK. We've got enough room. Lovely. Rena, can you just stop up here a minute? Just come round the side. So we've got Rena here helping us. What I'd like to do is redo the problem with the new numbers. Go for it. So 2.
4.
Is 4. OK, so we'll just go through these. OK, go for it.
27, 2.
27, 2. Yep.
29, 1.
29, 1.
31.
31.
31, 1.
31, 1.
32, 3.
Yep.
33, 3. 34, 1. 35, 1.
35, 1.
And 36, 3.
36, 3. We've worked out what's happened. Samuel sussed it out. 4 of the 30s have gone. And if someone came in now, the inspector, and saw the range, what would they say to me? What would they say? With a range like this, it's going from what, 2 to 36. What is the range?
34.
I'm just going to make a note of that. You carry on working out the mean since the break-in. Do you know what? The range is strange. So let's come up with some figures. OK. Excellent. Are we getting values for the new mean? Yeah. OK. Would it have gone up or would it have gone down?
Down.
Why would it have gone down?
Because there's less 30.
There's less sweets.
Less sweets.
OK. So there must be a reduced mean. What do we get? 26. So if you just write the mean, 524 divided by 20, that's what we're all agreeing with. OK, and Emil's writing it on here, 26. Do the 0.2. Do the 0.2, I think. 26.2, thanks. And then it was your idea to round that down, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll go for the mean of 26. OK, oh dear. Thanks a lot if you want to sit down. Thanks very much if you want to sit down. OK, brilliant. So we've got a mean of 26, a really big range. This is not good. This is not good at all. Even the mode's changed. Look at the mode. What's the mode now? 2. It's really mucked us up, hasn't it? So, it's just like the problem we had when I introduced Johnny's Jellies at the beginning. When we had the 10 companies, we decided the mean and the median were good numbers to use, £5.50. When we had that extreme value, okay, we decided the median was a good one to use, didn't we? And the median was £6, wasn't it? With a problem like this, we've got similar extreme values. This time, the very small values, aren't they? What could we do to these values? Yep.
We could put them all in one jar.
We could put them all in one jar. I could even...
Eat them.
Say that again? Say that again?
Take them away.
We could take them away. We don't need them. If we can keep our range low, we're not going to lose our dough. So, have we all had a good time looking at averages? Yay! What averages have we got? We've got the mean. What's the mean? We add up the...
Number.
And divide by?
How many numbers there are.
Good. What's the median? We put them in order. Find the middle number. What's the mode?
Most frequent.
Most frequent. What's the range?
Highest to the lowest.
Beware, though. What happens when the range is strange, if it's big? What might be around then? Outliers. Who said that? A good word. Outliers. Was it you?
It was all of us.
It was one of you. OK, an outlier is a posh name for an extreme value, yeah? OK, very good. So if we've got a large range, beware of those extreme values. Remember, one thing from me today. If your average is good, then your numbers can be understood. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done.